us Westerners, okay, and tourism, all these figures that we love, all of these numbers that we love, tourism figures, there's real lives, you guys. There's real stories, and there's real people dedicating themselves to the cause, the efforts, the ideals, the dreams, the passions, and the peace that we all enjoy. They're enriching our lives with moments and literally eras, generations of tranquility that we take for granted, that we don't appreciate. We really don't know how good we got it, because whether you want to admit it or not, because some of y'all don't want to admit it, our world today is significantly influenced by media. Media plays a significant role in framing the minds of community and cities and countries and all that. While most Western media, I must admit, their agendas are all about focusing on division, propaganda, capitalism, consumerism. Others around the world, I must admit this, you guys, enjoy this episode. Make sure you like this, share this, love this. Follow our pages, crimeantonio.com. If you're in the Philippines, thephilippinesmagazine.com, I do that. It's hot as hell. You guys been our new sets live in Manila. I cannot wait for this episode to start. I'm glad you're here. Grab your cocktails, grab your coffee, and we're going to rock this right now. Cream Jackson, you're live on the set. Globally, they strive to be the beacon. Globally, I'm talking about global media of peace. That's really kind of their mission. Where there is no peace, there is no equality. I think that maybe it was Martin Luther King, I'm not sure. But and us, you guys, to be very honest, us in the media and in entrepreneurship, business owners, employers, leaders, we know it more. And we are more in tune with the reality more than 80% of the world. Medias. Our role. Come on in here real quick. Let's get close here real quick, you guys. Media, let's talk here. Our role in fostering harmony among families, communities, and societies. Our role. Let's be very frank with each other. Let's not play around with this. Understand our power is monumental. As we dive deep into that word of peace, we are multifaceted. We have a very multiple-pronged approach. It's not just about the individual tranquility, at least not anymore. It's about fostering a holistic, with a W, holistic, and a holistic, positive outlook. And then going through and really following through with your efforts to create an environment that really sits back and nurtures an all-inclusive situation where peace is the outcome of other things done right and well and with all of us involved. Whether it's spiritual sense of peace, like a spiritual thing where you feel peace inside your body, but ultimately it's about freedom. It's about getting free. It's about understanding, especially in the West. We're really fighting with this right now. The Koreans are onto something. It's a more spiritual peace in which we know and we find comfort in global peace. And understanding that if our neighbors are okay, then we're okay. In the West, we kind of miss that. We think, oh, the slums. But if there's slums, then we're not okay. I really love knowing that you, way over there, wherever the hell you are, I like knowing that you're okay. The world God has created for us is huge. It is so big, everybody. It's so big. And in this expansive world that we inhabit, a global agenda for international peace is something that I have realized. It might seem a little old and hokey and folky, but it's kind of imperative right now. We really need this. Passport bros, West, East, politics, Republicans. We need this, especially in the West right now. Our global youth right now, whether you want to admit it or not, they're leading a revolution a culture of peace. These kids, they like to get along. And we must be, as older people, as media, we must be there alongside of them to remain mellow, to remain, we must be there alongside of them, you guys, to remain relevant. I'm just telling you, in a word, peace. And in a world more interconnected than ever before, millennials, Gen Zs, these are the champions, you guys. Not even the future champions. They're the champions right now to advocate for minimalism, open-mindedness, and a way of life driven by peace. While the old folks talk about diversity and inclusion and all these things and respect, these youth right now, their actions right now echo Dr. Martin Luther King's wisdom. Another one you might remember. The time is always right to do what is right. Statistics, you guys. The stats, they may reveal that traditional media is giving way to influencers. At the end of the day, in social media, all of that stuff is coming in. It's becoming huge. Folks that don't understand it are griping and they're holding on to the past. But these social media platforms, they're creating an entirely new global conversation that most folks are not even hearing right now. Today, millions, with the M, millions of youth tap in to messages of peace, capitalism, entrepreneurship, engaging with other people around the world, millions every single day, supporting, sharing their ideals, others' ideals with each other, with the world, with everyone around the world. They're bridging boundaries right now. I'm talking about the youth, you guys. They're bridging boundaries right now with just one tap. One tap. It's an all new world out here, people. The rules and limitations of yesterday, they no longer apply. Mark my words. This newfound connectivity. This is why I showed you K-pop in the beginning. I want you to understand, because they're youth. That's the generation. This newfound connectivity that we're seeing around the world empowers the youth. It's an opportunity for them to freely, which is why America's fighting against of TikTok and freedom of speech and Black Lives Matter and CRT, because they can experience, they can support, they can communicate, they can learn, they can contribute to global peace or whatever the hell they really want to without the financial constraints of the past. The youth are already doing this, already here. What are you fighting? Peace is going to be the future. The youth are democratizing access to knowledge. They're going to push this message more than any generation's ever pushed it before. If you thought that concert in 2012, whatever it was they showed you, was something, wait till the one they have soon. They're going to be the beacon of hope for the new generation. The ease and inclusivity of promoting global peace. Today, that surpasses anything ever before seen in history. And I want to say I learned all this with the Koreans yesterday. I really did. And the Filipinos. My journey, my encounter with Ingill RA, Brother Ra. My newfound perspective on Korea and the Filipinos, affection for their neighbors out here. Man, I wish I saw this in the West, in the United States, in the UK. They work with their neighbors. They all led me to this moment. I must say it. I'm reflecting right now with you. From Kansas City, Missouri, USA, to Hollywood, to Montreal, to London, Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Manila, Visayas, Cebu, Bohol. and all my newfound family from Korea. I'm going to tell you something real quick that I learned today. I share this message with you because I want you to understand this is the power. You share this, you send this, you look at this, you chop it up, you talk about it. So I'm going to give you one footnote. It's worth mentioning because it's something that's significant, especially in today's climate in the West, in America, and in the UK. In case you're hearing this, my fabulous voice on a podcast, on a radio station, or in its translated form, I am a Black American man. I don't want to say the word. Some folks call us N-words. I'm also a double minority. I'll let your imaginations think which one I am. But I'll say this to you. I'm standing here as a testament to the success of unified efforts, you guys. If it's one person, it's a dream. If it's many people, it's a plan. This is all for our global diversity. Global diversity, not about one company in downtown in California, New York. Global equity, global inclusion, and global peace. And inclusion means about everyone being together. And I want to end this real quick. I'm going to get, well, not really yet, but Brother Ross, peaceful, powerful words remind us. And he said this, don't stay tuned, become a part of this extraordinary journey. Brother Ross said, don't stay tuned, become a part of this extraordinary journey. And you know what? He is 100% correct. This journey towards unity and peace belongs to all of us. All of us. My parents, like what he said, taught me to do things and not just sit around and watch what others were doing. And that has stuck with me my whole life. My whole life, I've lived by that mantra. I'm a doer. A lot of folks today are doing. Together, I want to tell you this. I saw in the room with all the colors of Benetton, together, synergized, passionate, we strive. We move. We can push forward, fostering a world where diversity thrives. It's not a law. Equity prevails. It's not something that you beg for. I'm sick of seeing my folks beg on LinkedIn. Inclusion is the norm. And peace isn't a distant dream. It's a global, vibrant reality. Remember this. Every single step towards unity is a step towards building worlds where our collective of all of our people, all of our colors, Republicans, Democrats, whatever the hell, all of our voices weave a symphony of hope. You know, where we all just can speak and be heard and be loved and be appreciated. The progress, moving forward, and above all, peace between all of us. Because as we stand on the threshold of possibility, you guys, I was in that room. I was thinking I could not be in this situation in the West. Racism is too strong. Discrimination. And no one in that room would be in that room. So let's embrace the responsibility that comes with the power that we have. Media. Westerners. Our world hungers for unity, and we have got to show them. We've got to come together in our messaging and push together for compassion and market the fact that love and peace for the future, where peace itself isn't just a fleeting moment, but a constant companion. We can come together. We can mold this. I've seen this because I see in Korea, I see in Asia, how media shows peace. They show love. My brother companion, Ingill RA's journey from Korea to the Philippines, he carried that torch. I'm going to tell you this. A lot of folks criticize TikTok. They criticize that they didn't show the same things on American TikTok they show on Asian TikTok, and you're right, because y'all don't care about education. Peace serves as a reminder that change is possible. The transformation can be ignited by a single individual. But in America, we don't care about that. So our TikTok reflected us. The algorithm showed us who we were. But over in Asia, Korea, China, they're about peace. They know that a single individual who carries the flame of unity, like Brother Ra, that Brother Ra, his mission resonates back generations. You understand this? While we're struggling in America as Black people, they got generations promoting peace. How far behind are we in the unity and the, okay, anyway, another subject. But that Ra's mission transfers between generations, legacies, cultures, backgrounds. He's urging us to become active participants in this extraordinary journey, and I am all here for it. Helping him out, moving towards global peace. So fam, dear readers, viewers, wherever you're watching me, as you absorb these words in print or as they resonate through this fabulous medium that we are blessed to have, the airwaves, the internet, my podcast, live show, wherever you see this, radio shows, if you're local, know that you too, you're part of this. This movement includes you too. We all want peace. We don't want to be stressing out, dealing with stuff, fighting and riots, and we want it. Your actions, your thoughts, your commitment, they all play a key role in shaping the narrative, especially those of us in media. We must shape the narrative of our shared destiny because, believe it or not, it's shared. When you look at this room, I'm the only Black in the room. We're united under one banner of diversity, equity, and inclusion, celebrating the unique hues. That means colors: Black, brown, white, yellow, super white. We got an American and a European in the room too. These hues paint our world's canvas. This is who God made us. Why are we fighting? Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Hope you enjoyed this show. I'm really loving that you stayed here to the very end. Please like this. Please share this. Click whatever below or above or wherever the hell it is. Go to CreamAntonio.com. Grab our books. Look at the PhilippinesMagazine.com. You guys, thank you for being here. Tune in. We have new episodes weekly. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, hit that like button, you guys. I love you, and cheers to you. Remember this: success is for everyone, and that means you.